Hello everyone! You know, tech is a weird place where the safest thing in your house might be the dumbest one. And the smart camera has security problems, and the AI helping with the exploits, and the companies selling you the future are already preparing to the new price tags. So let's do the news before you fridge. Ask for the new subscription. Let's come and go. Google says it caught a zero-day exploit that was built with the help from AI. And this is really amazing. We have the robot coding the tools and immediately found the cybercrime section of the internet. The attack targeted to the open source admin tool and tried to get around the two-factor authentication. You know, this is an extra little security step that was supposed to stop your account from exploding after your password leaks for the fifth time. And this problem is AI does not need to become some genius hacker. It just needs to be fast enough to help the human to the other side, which is a great news if you are building software, and slightly worse news if you're trying to keep people out of it. So, while the tech companies keep pushing the AI of the new productivity body, Google just reminded everyone that the criminals also enjoy productivity. A security researcher found a pretty nasty issue in a baby monitors and home cameras made by Meari technology. And this is exactly the kind of story that makes smart home sound less smart every year. According to the reports, more than the million cameras across over the 100 countries were reachable online. These is things where the order sound different brand names too, so there's a different chance people don't even know that they own a Meari device. That's the fun part about the cheap smart gadgets now. You buy a baby monitor from the company called something like Safety Baby View Pro Max. And somewhere behind the stands, your camera is connected to the infrastructure held together with the tape and the optimism. People buy these cameras to watch the baby, check the dog, and see who is at the door. And instead, the camera itself becomes a security problem. At this point, the only truly private smart home device might be the toaster because nobody was insane enough to connect it to the cloud yet. Apple says memory prices are going up, which means the next iPhone and maybe also are going up too, along with the Max, and probably your blood pressure is a little bit too. According to the reports, the AI boom is putting huge pressure on the memory market because every company on the earth is trying to build the giant AI servers in the same time. And these servers eat RAM like the teenager discovering the protein powder. Nintendo already raised its Switch 2 prices. Sony raised PS5 prices earlier this year. Now Apple is standing there and looking to the memory cost like, yeah, it sounds like this is a customer problem, not us problem. To be fair, Apple did not create the storage, they just extremely tolerated the charging you to do it. Speaking of expensive tech, Nintendo is also raising Switch 2 prices globally starting the September of the 1st. The United States and the Canada are getting hit with a $50 increase, while the Europe gets a smaller bump because apparently the euro is still doing the cardio. Japan Go is even worse through. Not just the Switch 2, basically the whole lineup is getting more expensive, including Switch Online 2. Nintendo says that the reason is the market conditions, which the corporate language for the everything costs more and we would rather deal with it too. Again, the memory prices is a big part of this. AI companies are vacuuming up chip fast as the manufacturer can create them, and how basically every hardware company is passing to directly be built out the customers. At this point, the cheapest game option might just be starting at Vaulted Imagine Bloodborne at the 60 FPS too. And somehow, the game before the fully out Forza Horizon 6 is already crushing it on the Steam. The game became one of the top-selling paid files on the platform ahead of the launch, which is especially funny because it's also coming on Game Pass day one. So, Xbox finally found a way to sell their more games on the PC. They put in this game on the Steam. And the new Horizon is set in Japan, which means the internet saw the new streets, mountain roads, and the bunch of town cars during the under the cherry blossoms, and immediately won, yep, I need this. Honestly, fair enough. Alright, that was the news. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go on to unlock a few smart devices before they started training AI models in my apartment. See you in the next one, and goodbye.